street. Ready.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 32.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. 7 Pirates, Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Now a give running right. And he's caught after a game about 2. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Street, street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going to the ground again on first. He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, smash.
Running for the marker on second. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Katie Orr for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now it's York to kick this one away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. McCarthy starting off with a throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Play action, McCarthy. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13.
13-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Giving 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
19. Let's go now. 60 Vikings. Let go.
They'll go play action. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. We're good on the point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Vikings nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Offensive line fast. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. He picks up 28 on the play, and that will set up 1st and goal. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll try and punch it in. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check, Panthers, ready. Cowboy 80. Rig alert, ready.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. He's going to work this back towards the middle for a gain of 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Cook. And only can get his yard in here, Brock. It's going to be third down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Here we go. Unlock line. Viking 18. Go street. Let go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
19 Tiger, 19. Catch match, catch match.
First down, and they go right back to it. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Another carry for him. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Crack all 80. Street, street. Ready, ready.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Smack! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Smack, smack. Ready.
Now run by Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, Crash. 79 Broncos.
Third and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Roll, roll, roll. Say, hey.
Another one for Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Cade York now on for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now is York to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It moves to second and 10.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He has it at the 5! And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing. He'll get this to Tucker. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll look to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 5-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended for his
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One final shot before the half. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Very short kick taken at the 19. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. McCarthy to throw it. That's completed right side. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Handoff now out of the gun. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Cade, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right out and go make a point.
They give it to him again. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Blown back, it's the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They give it to him up the middle. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Check, Matt, check, Bronco 80.
play fake. He'll throw. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go! Go! Chap alert! Riggs! Go street! Ready!
Now a give to Cook, running left. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Here we go, Jack! 19, 18! Roll! Ready?
On first down, they'll run. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready, break!
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready!
Back-to-back carries here. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Mustang 19! Pioneer! 18 Rattler!
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. They did it. He made the interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Get it. Viking, take back. Ready.
They'll run now on 2nd down. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. 77, hurt. Ready, ready.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the one back on the handoff. Up to the races, middle of the field. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Warriors 70, Viking 19 tight, 19.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now lead by 10. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
70 Timberwolves.
Trying the right side. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready,
This
break.
offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Now,
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
70.
Sticking to the air here. Fires his back complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
For the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His neck there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They're going to pass it here. This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes it play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Gronk, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
And the Vikings first down.
We look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.